I have to run to town today to make our annual property payment, and we've been living on like the bare minimum for groceries for a while. I haven't been able to make an Azure order lately. I'm just going to stock up on some necessities and stuff that most of it will probably be good enough to get us through about a month. If you can't tell, I look a little rough. I'm just getting over a sickness. I do not want to go to town today, but I kind of have to because I have to make this property payment. It literally looked like I was beat up. That's how I felt yesterday. I am going to just go ahead and do a grocery haul. I've had a lot of people ask about that. We don't have a Whole Foods or anything like that where we live, so I'm doing a Walmart and a Safeway pickup order today. I am tired. I don't know if you can tell how tired I look, but I'm exhausted. We did our pickup orders and I ended up having to run into Safeway because I forgot some stuff, but it's a good thing I did because I ended up getting a really good deal on some chicken. I don't normally buy that kind of stuff from the store, but honestly, we've been living off of just venison and red meat for longer than I can even think, and I just want some different meat in my life. Anyways, when we get home and I start putting my stuff away, I will do a grocery haul. This is by far the most groceries I have bought in a long time. We finally made it home and now it's time to do my least favorite part, unloading the groceries. So I'm gonna unload everything and then get everything inside, and then I'll show you what I got. But we're gonna do a grocery haul, mostly organic. Some things I just can't get organic where I live. It just is what it is. I don't even know where to start. I got 4 of these whole chickens. They were like $5 a piece for a whole chicken. So I got 4 whole chickens for $20, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with those later. But I don't normally buy chicken at the store, but I'm getting kind of tired of living off of just red meat lately. So I wanted to get something different, but $20 for 4 chickens, which I know normally this would be more like $40 or $50, but even $50 for 4 chickens, it's like the amount of money you are saving if you break these chickens up and then not only that, but roast the carcasses and make them into broth. You're saving so much money, and I'll do a video on that later. But right now I'm gonna get these in the fridge while I put the rest of my groceries away so I can show you what else I got. Let's see, my 4th chicken. This bag I've got, in this bag, per request from my husband, I have a bunch of these little yogurts. He likes taking them for his lunches. And then there is also Tillamook cream cheese. I like this kind because it doesn't have any gums or anything added to it. It is just milk and cream. And then of course, coffee creamer for my husband. There should be a couple more of these in there somewhere. It's organic, and there is 4 ingredients, and that's how it should be. You should see the list of ingredients on like Coffee Mate or any other, even the Natural Bliss kind. It is awful. This is really good. My husband is really hard to please, so finding this, something that he actually likes, was really hard, but we finally did. This is just like the Safeway Organics brand, so if you don't have a Safeway, I know Sprouts has their own version of this, and so does Albertsons. And there's a half gallon of milk. Usually we buy the Dairy Gold organic brand because it is cheaper, but we always buy whole milk. We always buy it in the cartons because it actually lasts longer in the cartons. The only time that we'll buy it in a plastic gallon jug is when they don't have the cartons in stock. I think I got 3 of these. I don't know, we'll have to find them. Everything's so mixed up. Okay, what's next? Got some organic baby carrots for my husband's lunches. I know there's another bag of those somewhere in here. And I got some yogurt for the kids. These were on sale. These are usually like $6. They were on sale for $3.99, so I couldn't pass that up. And a block of Tillamook cheese. I like ordering cheese from Azure. It's a little bit more expensive, but I can get a 5-pound block and I swear it lasts me so long. These 2-pound blocks just seem like they are gone in no time. But again, I haven't been able to make an Azure order the past couple months, so we're just working with what we got here. Got bread and bagels for my husband. I just made bread, but the kids, while I was sick, they got it out and sawed it all up to try to make themselves sandwiches. I just got him some bread because I don't have time to make more bread right now, and bagels. My husband is just one of those guys that's really picky about this kind of stuff. I've tried and tried and tried to get him to eat the homemade stuff, but at the end of the day, he likes the store-bought stuff, so whatever makes him happy. Some organic bananas and some organic oranges. I thought it was kind of funny that these oranges are like, some of them are really small and then there's just a really big one in there. Got some organic Cosmic Crisp. I got some limes because I'm going to be doing fish tacos with a cabbage slaw at some point in the next week or so. Got some fishing tackle, of course. It's kind of random that they threw it in there with the food. I really like these. And then I got 5 jars of these mandarin oranges. Either my husband could take them to work with him for his lunches or the kids can snack on these, but honestly I love these cute little jars and they have the pop top. I have canned with these before and it does work. I know it's against the rules, but I've done it. Some more fishing tackle. I was catching perch on these the other day nonstop. I think that's all the tackle we got. I got 2 of these for my husband. He said some days he really needs an extra boost at work, so I got a couple of these. That way he can have something. It's just coffee, lots of coffee. This would give me like a major anxiety attack if I tried to drink this. So I got this grated Parmesan. Well, it's not grated, it's like Parmesan powder. And I like this one because it doesn't have anything else in it. It doesn't have the cellulose powder. It's just grated Parmesan. In case you've never seen this, we got this at Walmart. I also got this bag of oranges for the kids. These ones aren't organic. I try to buy organic when I can, but again, it's not always possible here. We have very limited options where we live, but they love these little mandarin oranges. They like them a lot better than the big ones and they're easier for them to peel. So 2 different kinds of grapes. These were also on sale. And I do like to wash all my produce in vinegar water. So before I put it away, anything that is like directly, doesn't have a peel on it like an orange gets washed. These blueberries were on sale. My husband said that he had really been wanting gummy bears the other day, so I thought it'd be nice and get him some gummy bears. My husband asked me to get some pizzas for occasions when we don't feel like cooking. Eventually, I want to make my own homemade frozen pizzas. I've never tried this brand before. It's not organic or anything, but it's supposed to be better. 2 cauliflower crust pizzas to try. I really like the cauliflower pizzas at Safeway, but they were almost $8 and they were like $5.49 or something. So a way better deal for these gluten-free cauliflower pizzas. Yeah, these will be going in the freezer for a rainy day. Also some tomatoes for my pico de gallo that I'll be making. All right, I got some jalapenos for the pico de gallo, some boot laces for my husband, some little tomatoes for the kids to snack on, another one of these Parmesans. I got some avocado oil. I use that for baking and stuff usually. And then I got some organic tomato paste. Some organic sugar because I need sugar. So we're out of jam. So I got some frozen berries. I got raspberries and strawberries so I can make some homemade jam. This is way cheaper than just buying jam. These were on sale. My husband is a soda fanatic. Much better than the alternatives with high fructose corn syrup. I rarely ever drink soda, only on special occasions. And when I do, I'll just have one of these. I don't drink regular soda ever. I got some butter and this is for my husband. He requested peach crisp and he loves this stuff. He has to have this stuff. It can't be the regular, heavy whipping cream. I got him a can of Ready Whip so he can have it with his peach crisp. Some more broccoli. These strawberries were on sale. I got a 5-pound thing of potatoes. Here is the rest of our milk and creamer, and I also got one of these heavy whipping creams. All of the heavy whipping cream that's not organic has polysorbate 80 in it. And these are kind of on the junk food list. My kids really wanted these smiley potato things, so I let them get them. I got this lasagna. My husband loves frozen lasagna. Again, I think he likes it better than homemade lasagna. I wanted to surprise him with this. I know that sounds so stupid, but you will not believe how happy this will make my husband that I just make this for dinner for him one night. It's crazy. I can't even remember the last time we've had one of these. It's been years, so he's gonna love that. Some dino nuggets. Not the best, but they're not the worst. Yes, sometimes I make chicken nuggets. Again, this is like a rainy day thing. We got some more cereal. I got one of each flavor that we like, the fruity, the cinnamon, and the chocolate. This stuff isn't loaded with sugar like most of the stuff that is in the stores these days. 4 cans of organic diced tomatoes. I got some canned pears. Normally I would not be buying any of this. On a good year, I will do all of my own canning, and I will can tons of diced tomatoes and pears and peaches. But the last couple years, I just haven't been able to do that because of the way that life has been going. So this summer, I am not passing up any opportunity to get pears and peaches and tomatoes, and I will be canning all of my own stuff, so I won't have to buy the diced tomatoes or tomato paste or canned fruit or anything. So I hate having to buy canned stuff. It like eats at me inside because I know that I can do it myself. So much cheaper and so much better for you. My husband wanted some fruits for his lunches and stuff, so that's why I got him the canned pears. I got my head of cabbage for the cabbage slaw. I got 4 things of sour cream. We go through so much sour cream in this family. These are like so irresistible. I tell myself that I'm not going to buy these anymore because they're like $7, but they're like gluten-free, dairy-free. They are like my husband's favorite cookies ever, which is so funny because he's not gluten-free or any of that. I had to buy some of this salsa from Safeway. This is our new favorite salsa. And again, this is another thing that I don't normally buy. I normally make it, but it's not the time of year where I can get all the local produce and stuff for doing this, so I'm not even going to waste my time. But when I do come to making salsa again, I'm going to try to make it like this because it's like a marinara type consistency, but it's salsa. Oh, it's so good. And it's just the Safeway brand. It's our new favorite salsa though. So I'm definitely going to have to make a homemade version of this when it comes time. Didn't forget lemons. There's the peaches for my husband's peach crisp. I was actually going to buy organic pears and peaches, but the price difference was just crazy. It was $3 a can for the organic ones or $1.50 a can for the non-organic ones. We also really like this yellow rice. I am going to be trying to replicate this myself and make my own yellow rice. This rice is so good. Got some to have with dinner on occasion. That is my grocery haul. It was expensive. I don't have the exact amount, but it was pretty much $400 for everything. Next time I do an Azure order, I will do a haul on that as well. I really do love Azure, but I just couldn't afford the extra big purchase at the end of the month. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.